Welcome to the Palouse, Pullman Washington Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. And he hauls it in and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Oregon State's offense will go to work first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
They'll give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Beavers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Hankerson. There he goes. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Dropping back, it's Murphy. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Walker. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Beavers! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Washington State's offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Offense gets set for second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Tight end now in motion. Running back searching for a hole. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Caught near the sticks, it's Marinin. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Gets it out quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Quick strike complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Big fella moving. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Cougars. Fit it in the window for the score.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point splits the uprights. So an 82-yard drive there. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas on the Palouse at Martin Stadium.
And the Beavers will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He'll sneak in and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with a first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They're testing the right side here. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to throw, it's Murphy. Got it in the middle, it's Bowers. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Walker.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The play action fake. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They'll try to power their way ahead. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The defense calls a timeout, trying to get itself organized. He'll keep it himself. Plows through the defense. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. What a finish we have unfolding here. The offense in the waning moments and a chance to take the lead. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Oregon State. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Meredith. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to pass on second down. Rush is on him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Under fire. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. All wideouts, no backs. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist-deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer,